Opus community was popping. I told y'all we had another one, man. We got another one from Training Day 1, his 2013 mixtape that I see a lot of people ripping and raving about. So we're starting to get into some of these tracks. Big salute to TonyDenton6769 for bringing this one and hustling. And then also salute to Arch and everybody else that wanted Purple Rain up here. This is a lyrical visualizer video from what I see and everything. And it is brought to you by Reggae Remake. That's the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go show them some love because that's what we're using right now. I'm hyped to get right into this to see what's popping. Been hearing a lot about Train Day 1. Make sure you check the reaction from when we did Hustling. That was a hood classic. Jump was fire, man. We did lyrical breakdowns of that and everything. So let's get right into this, man. Purple Rain by Payper. Let's get it.
We got Payper in the building.
Not the Kanye beat though, man. Everything I not made me everything I am. Salute to DJ Premier for mixing it.
Had to question everything I stand for. Still Purple Rain and maintaining through the downpour. Cold night, sleeping on the ground floor. I don't hate my father, I just wish he was around more. Nanny came on a visit and she just broke down. Said she looks at me as if I was her own child, and only I can choose the road I'm gonna go down. So I know I'm on my own when it goes down, but sometimes I can't cope, G, I can't lie. Cause from young I've been addicted to this fast life. Like I swear we were so high last night, and we didn't make it home till like 5:30. And this is real shit, this ain't just the weed talking. Every time I get away I hear a fiend calling. I spend money I ain't got, like a remortgage. I ain't slept for days, feeling like I'm sleepwalking. When I'm just trying to dodge another sentence. Stan Tookie Williams, I'm just looking for redemption. Hood rap bitches holler, looking for attention. Snakes hissing in the distance, and I can sense them. Fake man wanna smoke, set it down to ride. I know the same man wanna fuck my wife. In the hood, they ain't nothing but some fucking sluts and liars. But I'll clutch and rise it, you could get touched, I'm riding. Looking for a Judas, 4-4s, tray 8s, dotties and some Rugers. OT, grow yard, ciggies and some jewelers. Living for today like we ain't got no futures. And I don't really wanna change, seen so much shit, some shit I don't even wanna say. 99, they said my mummy went on holiday. I found out that my mummy was in Holloway, but home is where the heart is, so I'm loving where I live. And I know most man never struggled like I did. I was coming home hungry, weren't nothing in the fridge, so I had to hit the road like something's gotta give. 05 me and Diz hitting kitties out open. Chicks couldn't grasp why I wouldn't show emotion. Had to tell that bitch true, I live amongst some vultures. And a home ain't a home when your home's broken. And a home ain't a home when your home's broken. And then it gets harder. Feltham, Chelmsford, Aylesbury, Parva. And I got some youths that need looking after. 2 little girls that will never know their father. Cause daddy was a criminal, mommy couldn't cope. So daddy went in jail, left mommy on her own. I was talking to the man them, like when you coming home, just keep rapping, it can happen, trust me you can blow. I got a trap car, it's the only life I know. And my nanny's always telling me as if I don't know. And now I heard it's action what defines the man. Blind macaroni got me thinking about this life I've had. And I'm just thinking about this life I live. As I'm getting older I had to question, would I die for this? Man, I riding life in bin. Shit, the cases in the Old Bailey separated mice from men. From young I learned don't talk. You know the game, you get caught, that's your own fault. Did my first sentence as a baby boy, born in the 90s, fucking with them 80s boys. Oldest put me on road, back when it was all love. Road taught me everything, teacher never taught us. Road taught me everything, teacher never taught us. But on front like road, something that you built for. Cause you could die for something you wouldn't kill for. Mad years behind that still door, mad years on my strip, mummy's still poor. Wait, there's still more, I'm trapping 24s, G. Up and down, in and out, till I got sore feet. 04 to 06, I never saw sleep. Raw beat, I be counting bags at 14. 07, I left the Crown Court free. Back and forth from Feltham for like 4 weeks. 08, I was back behind that door, G. Firearms charge, I rid the old 4 peak. But I rid that. The life you dickheads rap about, I lived that. Pebble down a big batch. G-Star pack and told him flip that. I told him take 3 and bring 6 back. And T's been gone for a minute now. I miss Ack, and I miss C, and I miss Whites. On my kid's life, every day I risk mine. I'm just trying to live right, so I gotta do wrong. Couldn't see you walking 2 steps with my shoes on. Ratchet always told me, re-up before your food's gone. Ratchet always told me, re-up before your food's gone.
Hey, yo, salute to Potter Paper on that one right there, man. Purple Rain, aka Everything I'm Not, Make Me Everything I Am. Yo, that is like one of my top favorite Kanye albums, dog. Like Graduation. That's where the beat came from. So I'm just like floating on nostalgia, because now we're talking like '07 and everything, man. He was really dropping some lines in here, man. He really has some stuff in here. You know, it's just like it's a very nostalgic sound just because it's a '07 beat, right? And it's like the people you have up there, the people that were involved in making this beat were like masters and everything. And the thing, like, I don't know, it's just like I feel like he was taking me back, because then when he started talking about the 90s, the 80s, '06 and all that stuff, I was just zoning out, man. It was just a smooth, it was the perfect beat for, like, you know, his bars and all that stuff. He was going in, he was over there taking his time, just rapping and all that. It was dope. So he starts off, he's like, had to question everything I stand for. So when you hear people start off with songs like that, like, you already know they're about to take a deep dive into things. They're about to allow you to come into their thoughts. They're making themselves very vulnerable, and that's why I love music, because music make, like, you know what I'm saying, the artist makes themselves vulnerable. I mean, the artist makes themselves vulnerable to the audience, and that's what makes the audience gravitate towards the artist, because, you know, the vulnerability and the relatability as well. So he's like, I had to question everything I stand for. Still Purple Rain and maintaining through the downpour. So obviously he's talking about Purple Rain and everything, you know. That's the name of the song, and he's talking about the downpour, the rain, everything, like what he went through, emotions and all that stuff, the downpour, weather storm. And then he's also talking about physical, because he's like, cold night sleeping on the ground floor. So obviously the cold night sleeping on the ground. I don't hate my father, I just wish he was around more. That right there is real, because a lot of people, you know, they just, emotions come into play, and they just get angry and they want to blame somebody. He's like, you know, I don't hate him, I just wish he came around more. And then he came to visit me, and then she just broke down. She said she looks at me if I was her own child. And a lot of people, that's very popular. Like, a lot of people's grandmother and their aunts raised them because their parents aren't in the picture. That's very common right there. But, you know, I can only imagine how that feels. He's like, she always says, she looks at me as if I was her own child, and only I can choose the road I'm going down, so I know on my own when it's going down. So obviously she's giving me game and everything. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Appreciate all the love and support of the channel.
Got Pot Paper in the building.
And salute the Reggae Remake. They did a really good job with this lyrical video and everything. Well, this lyrical visualizer, if you will.
Had to question everything I stand for. Still Purple Rain and maintaining through the downpour. Cold night, sleeping on the ground floor. I don't hate my father, I just wish he was around more. Nanny came on a visit and she just broke down. She said she looks at me as if I was her own child, and only I can choose the road I'm gonna go down. So I know I'm on my own when it goes down.
And you gotta love that right there, how the audience, like, you know, the fans are just saying it word for word with him, man. That's how you know you got a really big impact. He's like, so I know I'm on my own when it goes down. He's like, but sometimes I can't cope, G, I can't lie. Cause from the young boy, I've been addicted to this fast life. You know, since you've been young, you've been addicted to this fast life, this fast money, the streets. He's like, I swear we were all so high last night and we didn't make it home till like 5:30. So talking about like 4:30. And this real shit, this ain't just the weed talking. Every time I get away, I hear a fiend calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets keep calling me, the fiends keep calling me, the money keep calling me. And that's what he's talking about.
But sometimes I can't cope, G, I can't lie. Cause from young I've been addicted to this fast life. Like, I swear we were so high last night, and we didn't make it home till like 5:30. And this is real shit, this ain't just the weed talking. Every time I get away, I hear a fiend calling.
Fire. I spend money I ain't got, like a remortgage, you know what I'm saying? We call that like over here, like, you know, pretty much like the hell is it called, man? My bad, y'all. When the camera be going, man, I be forgetting stuff, man. But yeah, pretty much he's like a remortgage, same money you don't have. So it's like when you get a remortgage, like, you know what I'm saying, you're getting, you're taking it. I'm mad I forgot the damn word, man. That's just crazy. It's gonna come to me in the middle of this, man. But pretty much you get, like, you pretty much sell your house, refinance. That's what the word I'm looking for. You pretty much refinance. That's what he's saying. The money I didn't have, like a remortgage. You know, it's kind of like refinances. If that's what he's talking about, that's how it is over here. He's like, I ain't slept for days. It's like I feeling like I'm sleepwalking when I'm just trying to dodge another sentence. Now this one right here, right? Stan Chucky Williams. I'm just looking for redemption. This right here, man. So now he's talking about Chucky, man, one of the founders of the Crips and everything. Now, this one right here hit me different because I was in trouble when this whole thing was going on. And when we was all in there, I remember they had this on the TV. And it was like such like in there, like, it's just, I don't know, man. The feeling in there when all this was going on, because like I said, I was in trouble. Y'all take, you know what I'm saying? I was in trouble. I was Potter during this time, if you will. But like, yeah, during this time, I remember it was on the screen, like in the cell and everything, and everybody could see it, you know, like, you know, in general population, everybody could see it on TV. And the energy that was in there, you had different sides in there, you know what I'm saying, that rep different colors. And everybody was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was like moment of silence, respect, because we was following it all the way up until they gave him the lethal injection and everything. So it was like, it was, because he's talking 05, you know what I'm saying? What he's talking about is 05. Chucky Williams got, you know, they killed Chucky in 05. And that's what I'm saying, December of 2005. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. So when he said that, I was like, damn, man, shit. Looking like for redemption, like Stan Chucky Williams. So that bar always hit me, y'all. That's why I was kind of like in the days when he first said it. Hood rat bitches, holla looking for attention, snakes hissing in the distance, and I can sense them. You know, I hear the snakes and all that other good stuff. Let's catch back up.
I spend money I ain't got, like a remortgage. I ain't slept for days, feeling like I'm sleepwalking. When I'm just trying to dodge another sentence. Stan Chucky Williams, I'm just looking for redemption. Hood rat bitches, holla, looking for attention. Snakes hissing in the distance, and I can sense them.
Yep. Fake man want to smile, say they're down to ride. On the low, I know the same man want to fuck my wife. So obviously he's talking about you, one of your own homies, man. They scheming on your lady. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. He knows she's scheming on my lady. It's like you don't know who to trust. He was like, in the hood, there ain't nothing but some fucking sluts and liars. But I'll clutch and rise it, and you get touched. I'm riding. You know, I'll clutch and I'll rise it. I'll let it go. Looking for a Judas, 44 trays, 8 Dotties, and some Rugers. So obviously he's talking, it sounds like he's talking about drugs and guns and all that other stuff. Rugers, OT, grow yards, Siggies, and some jewelers. So apparently saying some of the places and things Potter was doing out of town, weed farms, smoking cigarettes, and visiting jewelers, pretty much getting the money and, you know, getting ice and everything. And then it says 44 straight 8 Dotties and some Rugers. And it just says all types of guns. That shit hilarious. And of course, we already know Judas is like, you know, the one that set up Jesus and all that. So obviously he's talking about snakes as well.
Fake man wanna smoke, set it down to ride. On I know the same man wanna fuck my wife. In the hood, they ain't nothing but some fucking sluts and liars. But I'll clutch and rise it, you could get touched, I'm riding. Looking for a Judas, 4 straight 8 Dotties and some Rugers. OT, grow yard, Siggies and some jewelers.
I like that whole scheme right there. That joint was hard. He's like, living for today like we ain't got no futures, and I don't really want to change. Seen so much, some shit I don't even want to say. That right there is real right there. And I like when he gets into like this scheme where he starts talking about the years and all that other stuff.
Living for today like we ain't got no futures, and I don't really want to change. Seen so much shit, some shit I don't even want to say.
99, they said my mommy went on holiday. Found out my mommy was in Holloway. So obviously you're saying like my mom like went on vacation or whatever. And then you come to find out, you know, she was actually in prison, is what he's saying. That right there is crazy, man. They're saying like your mom, like she took a vacation or she just took a trip, and then you find out that she's in prison. This is in 99, so that's really wild to me. He was like, but home is where the heart is, so I'm loving where I live. And I know the man never struggle. I know most men never struggle like I did. I was coming home hungry, want nothing in the fridge, so I had to hit the road like something got to give. 05, me and Diz hitting kitties out of Hallborn. So obviously he's talking about, you know, somewhere out there, referring to the rapper Young Diz who he rapped with and was close with him, is from Beckton, knew him. So we knew him. So That's what he's talking about. Y'all let me know in the comments. Break it down better.
99, they said my mommy went on holiday. I found out that my mommy was in Holloway, but home is where the heart is, so I'm loving where I live. And I know most man never struggled like I did. I was coming home hungry, weren't nothing in the fridge, so I had to hit the road like something's gotta give. 05, me and Diz hitting kitties out Auburn.
Hitting kitties out of Auburn. Chicks couldn't grasp why I wouldn't show emotion. Like, chicks couldn't understand like why I wouldn't show them any emotion and everything. Make myself vulnerable. Had to tell a bitch I live among some vultures. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how I feel. I can't put my emotions on you. You can use them against me. And I don't really know you like that. You know what I'm saying? I could have known you for years, but I still don't trust you because we live among vultures. You could be a hidden vulture is what he's saying. And home ain't a home when your home's broken, and a home ain't a home when your home's broken. So when your home's broken, it's not even a home anymore. And this goes, it gets harder. Feltham, Clemson, yeah, y'all can break that down for me too. Obviously, shouting out cities in there. Oh, these are prisons. These are all the prisons in the UK. Payper done time with some London and other outside of England. So that's what he's talking about when he's talking about these other places.
Chicks couldn't grasp why I wouldn't show emotion. Had to tell that bitch true, I live amongst some vultures. And a home ain't a home when your home's broken. And a home ain't a home when your home's broken. And then it gets harder. Feltham, Chelmsford, Aylesbury, Parva.
So that's when he's shouting out like the prisons they did time in. He's like, and I got some yokes that need looking after. 2 little girls that would never know their father. You know, I got some people that need to be looked after, and 2 little girls that would never know their father because daddy was a criminal. Mommy couldn't cope, so daddy went to jail, left mommy on her own. I was talking to the madam. They're like, when you coming home, just keep rapping. It could happen. Trust me, you can blow. Yeah, just keep rapping. It could happen. Just keep rapping. It could happen. Trust me, you can blow. So pretty much people are telling me, yo, just keep rapping. You're gonna make it. You make it. We all make it. Got a trap cause it's the only life I know. And my nanny's always telling me that as if I don't know. And I heard it's action what defines the man. Blowing macaroni got me thinking about this life I had. Let's get it.
And I got some youths that need looking after. 2 little girls that will never know their father. Cause daddy was a criminal, mommy couldn't cope. So daddy went in jail, left mommy on her own. I was talking to the man them, that when you coming home, just keep rapping, it can happen, trust me, you can blow. I got a trap car, it's the only life I know. And my nanny's always telling me as if I don't know. And now I heard it's action what defines the man. Blind macaroni got me thinking about this life I've had.
Blowing macaroni got me thinking about this life I had, over here smoking, just thinking about the life I had and everything, just taking a moment. And I'm just thinking about this life I live. As I'm getting older, I had to question, would I die for this? Man, are you riding life in a bin? Shit, the cases in the Old Bailey separated mice from men. From young, I learned don't talk. You know the game. You get caught, that's your own fault. And that's when people go against the grain, man. You got people, you got your civilians, right? You got your civilians. You got your rats and you got your snitches. A lot of people like to put them in the same category. I feel like if you're in a neighborhood, if you're like in a very suburban neighborhood and you're kicking in doors and the neighbors call on you, that is literally, I don't look at that as like, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at that as like ratting or snitching. I look at that as someone, they're a civilian. They're doing a civilian duty. You know, you're breaking into a house in their neighborhood. They're civilians. So they're actually doing what they're supposed to do. That's why you're not supposed to get caught. I'm not, glorifying anything, but that's what I'm saying. So then you got rats. Rats are the ones he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? You hit a drill with somebody, y'all hit a lick or anything like that. When you get in trouble, you're not supposed to talk because you consider yourself a street dude, right? If you're doing this type of stuff, there's rules and regulations that go with this. If you end up telling on them, then you're a rat because you were in the shit with me, and then you're doing this shit to get less time. You're doing this shit to you're rolling over a me to get yourself more time. So now you're a rat. A snitch is somebody that's just like, they're not, they could be your friend. They're not, and this is the way I look at a snitch. If you're around while I'm doing things and then you go tell on me, you're not involved in like the actual crime like a rat is, but you're over there on the outside looking in, you know me. You know what I'm saying? You know me. They're like, yeah, man, what Lo and them out there doing? Man, shit, I heard that they, you're not part of, you know what I'm saying? You're my friend. You know what I'm saying? But you're not part of like the squad. The rat, is the rat, the one that's part of the squad that tells he's the rat. The snitch is the one that's just, a friend or an acquaintance. Yeah, man, I saw them go up the street right over there. You know what I'm saying? They might be doing something. That's snitching to me. You know what I'm saying? So you got the civilian doing their duty, the rat, and you got the snitch. So I just wanted to break that down real quick for y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all define rat, snitches, and civilians.
And I'm just thinking about this life I live. As I'm getting older, I had to question, would I die for this? Man, I riding life in bin. Shit, the case in the Old Bailey separated mice from men. From young I learned, don't talk. You know the game, you get caught, that's your own fault.
I love it right there, man. So he's like the shit cases in the Old Bailey. So the Old Bailey, one of the most notorious criminal courts in the UK, normally deals with serial cases. So that's what the Old Bailey is. Y'all see me? I'm educating myself. So he's like, did my first sentence as a baby boy, born in the 90s, fucking with them 80s boys. So pretty much saying he's born in the 90s and everything, but the OGs and everything, he's getting wisdom and everything from the 80s people, you know what I'm saying? The OGs from the 80s and all that. So he's like, born in the 90s, fucking with them 80s boys. Oh, y'all let me know if that's what he's talking about. I don't know if 80s is a hood out there that they be repping out there, but in my mind, listen to this, I'm 90s and I'm fucking with, dudes that was born in the 80s. They know the game. That's the OGs. Oldest put me on road back when it was all love. Roads taught me everything. Teacher never taught us. Road taught me everything. Teacher never taught us. So pretty much I learned the game. The streets taught me. The teachers didn't teach me this. Like I learned this shit from the streets. But don't front like roads something that you're built for. Because you could die for everything you wouldn't kill for. That right there is a crazy ass bar right there as well. You could die for something that you wouldn't kill for. It would be anything. Like you got some people like they're banging colors and everything. They die over it, but they wouldn't kill for their colors, but they got murdered over their colors. Stuff like that. That's just one example. Mad years behind the steel door. Mad years on my strip. Mummy still poor. Wait, there's still more. I'm trapping 24 G's. Up and down, in and out, till I got sore feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving around till I got sore feet. Like, I'm over here grinding till, like, the feet is sore. 04, 06, I never saw sleep. Let's get into this, y'all.
Did my first sentence as a baby boy, born in the 90s, fucking with them 80s boys. Oldest put me on road, back when it was all love. Road taught me everything, teacher never taught us. Road taught me everything, teacher never taught us. But don't front like road, something that you built for. Cause you could die for something you wouldn't kill for. My dear.
And that's another thing I like about that right there. It's pretty much like the 80s boys put me on the road. The road taught me everything. And he's saying like the road, like the streets. So he's like, don't think the streets is made for you though. You know what I'm saying? They taught me the streets. They put me on the streets. I learned the game from the streets. But don't think the streets is what you're made for. Everybody's not built for the streets because you could die for something that you wouldn't kill for. I like that right there.
Years behind that steel door. My years on my strip. Mommy still poor. Wait, there's still more. I'm trapping 24s, G. Up and down, in and out, till I got sore feet. 04 to 06, I never saw sleep.
04, 06, I never saw sleep. Raw B and me counting bags at 14. So he's over there talking about he got the raw and he's counting the bags at like 14. 07, I left the Crown Court free. So I'm guessing he's talking about like he got out of jail and everything. Back and forth, it felt him like for like 4 weeks. So going back and forth to like court and jail, I'm guessing he's talking about 08, I was back behind that door, G. Firearms charge, I got rid of the whole 4 peak. So he's talking about going in and out of prison. And we already know what his story, that's what he talks about, going in and out of prison since he was a teenager and everything.
Raw B, I be counting bags at 14. 07, I left the Crown Court free. Back and forth, I'm Felton for like 4 weeks.
Here we go.
08, I was back behind that door, G. Firearms charge, I rid the 04 peak.
But I read that the life you live, but I read that the life you dickheads, but I lived that life you dickheads rap about. I lived that. Pebble down, a big batch. G-Star pack and told him flip that. I told him take 3 and bring back 6. So pretty much he's talking to his corner boys like take this, move that. This the profit I went back from it. And T's been gone for a minute now. I miss Ock, I miss C, and I miss Whites on my kids. Like every day I risk mine.
But I read that, the life you dickheads rap about, I lived that. Pebble down a big batch. G-Star pack and told him flip that. I told him take 3 and bring 6 back. And T's been gone for a minute now. I miss Ack, and I miss C, and I miss Whites. On my kid's life, every day I risk mine.
So that right there, y'all break down who T is, who Ock is, who C is, and then he's like, and who White is. He's like, I miss Whites on my kid's life every day I risk mine. Like I put on my kid's life that every day I risk my life. I'm just trying to live right, so I gotta do wrong. Couldn't see you walking 2 steps with my shoes on. Ratchet always told me, re up before your food's gone. Ratchet always told me, re up before your food's gone. So that right there, he's saying like, make sure you re up so you don't run out. When you run out, it's a drought. Then it's gonna be hard to get back to the money. Now you gotta do things that you really don't want to do to get back into it and everything and get your money right. So salute to Potter, man. He went in up here.
I'm just trying to live right, so I gotta do wrong. Couldn't see you walking 2 steps with my shoes on. Ratchet always told me, re up before your food's gone. Ratchet always told me, re up before your food's gone.
I love that beat so much. Salute to Potter Payper, salute to Reggae Remix, salute to Tony Denton, salute to Arc, and salute to y'all for pulling up and checking out the reaction, man. I love you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate the new members to the channel since we've been rocking with Potter. Appreciate everybody coming to the Dopest community from the UK and other places, fans of Potter. We over here taking this deep dive into his discography. We've got a few artists up here that we've done these deep dives with. We're actually coming out of one with Bones right now. But yeah, man, dope, man. I just love music. I love hip-hop. And this type of stuff right here is dope to me. It's getting back to the essence. I love where hip-hop is right now, too, man. Me and my barber was talking about it. Yo, like, I love this shit, man. The way hip-hop is just because since the whole Drake and Kendrick thing happened, it's like, since Kendrick took that spot from Drake, it's like now everyone is rapping more. It's like more rap. It's less gimmicks. And a lot of the wave rappers are upset right now. I saw like Lil Baby upset about stuff. I saw 21 Savage upset about stuff. You don't even hear Sexy Red no more. It's like the whole commercial game is now, I feel like it's flipped now. I feel like it's not commercial no more, man. I feel like these aren't like, these aren't gimmicky raps. You got you got Joey Badass shooting at Kendrick on the first day of the year, and I love that shit. I rock with Joey and Kendrick. You got Ray Vaughn coming through shooting at Joey. You got Daylight, the battle rapper, shooting at Joey. I love this shit, man. I love the competition. It's gonna be a dope fair fade. I love the competitiveness in hip hop, man. So don't be surprised if y'all see some of that stuff on this channel too, because it's the type of shit that I love, man. Appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks for all love and support. We're gonna have another Potter Payper reaction dropping soon. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be, but make sure you stay tuned for it. I've been trying to get at least 3 of his reactions out a week. That's the time I got, as well as the other artists and the other people on the channel as well, man. I try to make sure that everybody gets to see some of their artists up here every week, man. But yeah, protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I appreciate all love and support once again. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, man. Don't stress about things you can't control, and just keep your head up. Stay focused, and just don't give nobody energy that don't deserve it. Everybody don't deserve your energy. Everybody don't deserve your heart or your love. All right, I'll holler at you on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.